What is going on, everybody, and welcome back as Tiny Whitehead and the Senators are ready to take on the Trenton Thunder. Teams well under 500. And Tiny Whitehead not doing so great. I think it was 189 on the year. Now we're going to be hitting 7th. But for the Thunder, Lewis Ayer out on the mound making his 5th start. 2-2 on the year. 3.18 ERA. 22 and thirds inning. Walked 3, struck out, I think. I don't know. By a little quicker than usual, I think. We're going to start out in the field as Frank Tobin's going to come up. Nobody out. Guy on second here in the bottom of the second. So I'm going to guess that he's going to try to tag up on a fly ball. And I don't trust that. Trust the blue line. We'll just catch it, then throw it in. He doesn't try to advance anyway. Give the 2-time boost after being swept by the curve in the last series. See our lineup. So, 2016 Gold Glovers on this team. Curve, who was calling in the ringers. We'll get our first bat of the day, hitting 189, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. Haven't had a multi-hit day or multi-hit game in a while. Top of the third, we're leading it off, so we must not have any hits. But they give us. The fastball comes inside and we'll foul it off. Right there on the black, so it's going to be a strike regardless. And man, we chased that one. Holy crap. So, 0-2 count. Fastball is going to brush us back. Ball 1. Count goes to 1 and 2. Game still scoreless. We can't break that. Early on that fastball. On it just a little early, though. That fastball is going to get away. Count goes to 2 and 2. One thing I've been trying to do with Tiny is, grind out the at-bats. Change-up comes inside. Count goes full. So I figure if we can grind out the at-bats, chances are we're going to eventually get something good to hit. Eventually turn around. Get our average up a little bit. You can really tell the difference when you're not using any equipment. You're not getting those boosts from anything. Well, so we'll draw the walk. Beat off the third. Seeing 8 pitches. I mean, I never really noticed the difference. I decided with this guy that we weren't using any of that stuff, and using the equipment, but you're up in the 60s, so you're kind of not as you're up there a little bit at like the AA level. You're on like the top tier of players. Without them, you're kind of in the lower tiers. It's more of a challenge. Anyway, whoever it was before us got a base hit after third baseman dove and knocked it down, but get him. This guy's going to strike out for the first out. We still have runners on first and second. Slinger strikes out swinging. Bring up Jermaine Rogers, who's 0 for 1. He lined out in the first. Helmet down pretty low on his head. There's a 1-2 count. He's going to go down swinging. Back-to-back punch-outs after a walk and a hit to start the inning. See if the for two hitter can anything. It's Bird 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. He's hitting 186 on the year. It's a full count, so we'll be off on the pitch at least. He can get the ball down in the outfield. Late jump, but he's going to draw the walk anyway. Bases will be loaded with 2 outs. Our number 3 hitter, Sidney Vick, 0 for 1 on the day. He flew out in the first. He's hitting 273 on the year. He has a full count. So off on this pitch. He's going to hit a little bouncer right out in front of home. Catcher will pick that one up and throw it on to first to end the inning. So we strand the bases loaded, and the score stays at 0. Head into the bottom of the third. It's starting to come on. Another plate appearance. We walked in the first one. Now there's 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Guy on second. Game still scoreless. Base hit here would be nice. That's probably not the pitch I should have tried it on. Foul off the slider high. Out goes to 0-1. Early on that one, and we pull that one foul. An 0-2 count. Really, we could have let that one go. Wasn't really able to grind out that at bat, and we're going to go down swinging to end the inning. Ends the top of the fourth. Game still scoreless. Jose Guzman going to come up 0 for 1, hit 150 on the year. A runner on first with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Senators have taken a 2-0 lead. And it looks like we're going to give that one right back. That's a 2-run shot. It's over the right field wall. And we're back to even. Do anything about that. Don't have a jetpack. That's Guzman's second home run of the year. 377 feet. He knew it once it left the bat. To come back up 0 for 1 on the day with that walk in the third. You got a runner on second with nobody out. Got the 4-2 lead from the top of the sixth. And we're going to hit that one to third. I would have much rather hit it the opposite way. But we're going to ground out, and the guy at second's going to stay there. Help him up now 0 for 2. Not having much luck at the plate today. We got a runner on first. Game's tied at 4. Top of the 8th. Woody out. Fastball is going to be just low for ball 1. A 1-0 count. Umps in the stands don't really like that call. Off that fastball. Count goes to 1-1. One pitch. Slider that we're early on and swing and miss. Count goes to 1-2. That slider's going to go way outside. 2-2's the count. Trying to do something, at least get that runner up to second in the scoring position. Definitely not stealing the base. That ball's going to be in the dirt. It's going to get away. And he's barely going to make it into second there, and we got a full count. So getting to grind out this at bat. Last time we did this, we ended up walking. We have a chance to knock in the go-ahead run. We get something to hit. Here comes the full count pitch. We'll foul off that slider. Pretty sure we were a little early on that one. Either way, we're going to see our 7th pitch of the at-bat. Just early on that one as we yank it foul. Some good wood on that one. Probably shouldn't have taken that pitch. We wouldn't have been able to do anything, but pretty sure that was inside. Should have been ball 4. But we go down looking. Really happy with that one. Iman Cho. That's how you pronounce that. Boy, the announcer says. Anyway, it's 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Range over here. I hate these camera angles. But we catch it. 2 away. The Thunder end up walking it off. Lose the first game of the series. Who's the big hero here? Marshall Stallings goes 2 for 3. Scores 2 runs. He had a double, a home run, and 2 RBIs. Good for him. So we'll go ahead and we'll bring you back for, I don't know if we'll have game 2, if we'll get to play it, or game 3. I don't know. Either way, we'll bring it back as we lose this one 5-4. So we get the second game off. We'll play the last game of the series. 10-15. They're 9-16. I don't know if we won or not. I don't know if we won the second game or not. So I wasn't paying that much attention to the records. By the way, Carlos Lozano going to be out on the mound for the Thunder, making his 3rd start. 0-0. Have a win or a loss. He has a 1.64 ERA, though, over 11 innings. He struck out 12, walked 5, triple 1.45. So, pretty solid so far in his 2 starts. Have a 182 average. The top of the 2nd. Runner on first, 1 out. Nobody scored yet. And we'll foul off that changeup. Count will go to 0-1. What the 0-1 pitch has in store for us. Fastball is going to be low for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to get us to hit that double play. Everything I can not to. Get a little blooper there that's going to drop in. Right field. Runner will advance all the way to 3rd. And we just fisted that one out there. It loop over the first baseman and fall before it can get out to the right fielder. Our first hit of the series. Up Torrey Walker, hitting 151 on the year. Coach wants us to steal the base. Last time we did fairly well. This time I don't think we're going to get it. Holy crap. It's 2 stolen bases for us this year. We got 100%. Wasn't that great of a jump either. Look at that locomotive going down the trail. Amazing. 0-1 count now. At least we're out of the double play. That one's hit hard. The fielder goes back to the tracks. If we can't get to 3rd. All right, so we'll tag up. All right, the runner on 3rd will go in to score. Got a 1-0 lead. 2 outs, and we're still hanging out at third. Brian Goodwin. 1-for-1, he singled in the first. Another single will bring us in. We'll have a 2-0 lead. It's 2-2 count. See if he can do anything. He's going to go down swinging, so we'll get stranded out at third. But we do get a hit. Senators get a run. All in all, it was a pretty successful second inning. Marshall Stallings going to come up for the Thunder. 0-for-1, he struck out in the first. We got a runner on first. At the bottom of the third, there's 1 out. And that one's right in front of us. Go ahead and catch that one, throw it back in. That was easy enough. Now G-Man Choi, 0-for-1, he grounded out in the first. And he's got a runner on first with 2 outs. Oh, it's still in the bottom of the third, so we'll just can't tell where this is. Crappy angles. Either way, we end up catching it. Thankfully, in the third, we still have the 1-0 lead. Come up for our second plate appearance. That lucky single in the second. A runner on first again with 1 out. This guy's got speed. And they're going to pitch out. So we'll get to start out with 1-0. I can imagine he's going to be distracted out there, so might make a mistake. Pretty big lead out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw over. If they don't, we're early on the changeup. Fourth foul, count goes to 1-1. Another pitch out. We'll go to 2-1. Oh dear, the trainer is out to examine the hand of Jay Rogers. This could mean anything. A bad bruise to a fracture to a broken carpal. Whatever the case, Rogers will need to be removed from this game. That's kind of sad. But we'll have a new runner out there at first, Charlie Klug. I don't know if he has speed or not. Guess we'll find out here in a second. Not the speed that Rogers had, but he has some pretty decent speed. Got back, I think, enough on that one, but just going to be a high fly ball out to left field. Didn't get enough of it to get it over the wall. William Calvert, 0-for-1, coming up for the Thunder. See what's going on. He's leading off the bottom of the fourth. Senators still have the 1-0 lead. There we go. Trying to figure out where that one was. We eventually track it down and catch it. And we'll get another plate appearance for 2 on the day. One out in the top of the 6th. And, just got that one past the diving second baseman for our second hit of the day. I'm going to call that one another lucky hit. Just going opposite field for those singles. I'll bring up Torrey Walker. 1-for-1, he singled in the fourth. It was the second, he had that sac fly. Got a 2-2 count. Not stealing this time. And that one's going to drop in. So we'll get up to second. Walker gets his second hit of the game. don't know if you can call that a lucky swing or not. Gonna bring up Brian Goodwin, 1 for 3. He singled in the first. It's a 3-1 count. I remember right, he went down swinging when we were on the bases, but he's going to draw the walk here. That'll load the bases with 1 out. We got a good chance to extend our lead. See who's coming up next. Manuel Burris, 1 for 3. He singled in the 5th. He's hitting 286 on the year. 2-2 count. And he's going to hit a slow ground ball to third. But it's going to be a double play, and we'll get stranded out on the bases. Score stays 1-0. Definitely reached on that one. The bang bang play at first too. Back out to the field for William Calvert. 283, but he's 0 for whatever today. And Trenton ties it up, so 1-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. There's nobody out. Back up a little bit. No. I hate these camera mechanics. Okay, so another chance to bat. 2 for 3 on the day. Got our average up to 200. That's a feat in itself. Got a runner on first. Flug. We can't get this ball in a gap or something. Or we'll just hit into a double play. That was tailor made. 6-4-3. That'll end the 8th, or the top of the 8th. And tied 1-1. Gonzalez is going to come up for the Thunder, hitting 2 for 4. Or he's 2 for 4 on the day, hitting 294 on the season. Leading off the bottom of the 9th. And I don't know if we're going to get to that one. Oh, crack that ball down. E-Man Choi, 1 for 4. He's singled, not singled, hit a solo home run in the, it's the first. That ain't right. Anyway, 1 out, guy on second. Going to come up throwing to third. Nope, we're going to come up trying to hit the cutoff man. That was a little deep. Caught that one at the wall, but Thunder walk it off, and I don't know if we got swept or not because I don't know what happened in the second game. So we'll bring it back, and I'll let you know what happened. Isaac Mason, 4 for 4. For that guy. Good for that guy.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media.
He is, I guess, fun to talk to us. Tani, you turned into quite a performance in this game. Fans are chanting your name, or we're chanting your name. What's it like hearing that? Awesome, that's what you play for? It's nice, but I mostly try to block that stuff out. I'm just happy they know what my name is. I'm going to say awesome, that's what you play for, because this is their cocky guy.
If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters.
Hey, is this a coming out party for you? Feels like it, yeah. Hello world, I'm coming. No party yet. Just getting warmed up. Stay tuned. I don't know about that. I'm just trying to help my team. Yeah, it's coming out party. Hello, world.
This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Great game, Tani. Keep it up. Going to. Probably not, but we're going to. Okay, so we won the second game, 9-7, so we didn't get swept. That's a positive. And I'm to think what we need to work on here. A little more power. We work on plate vision. Or batting clutch. You know what? Let's pump a bunch in the batting clutch. Leave us with 17, but get us up to 60. I don't think there's anything we can really do with 16. I can add to the reaction. I'm worried about stealing, even though we're doing pretty good with that. Yeah, so we'll let those 17 roll. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks for coming hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for daily videos, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Doodles.